Let me see. I'm trying to do a lot today. This might be a little chaotic, y'all. I'm trying to get my steps in. And also live stream. Kill two birds with one stone, you feel me? Let me finish to getting this set up. Sharing it everywhere. That's everyone. What? Would also probably behoove me to move this over yonder. Of course, TikTok Studio has to update. Por ser pendejo. What? Yo, Silver, what's the word? Orange, what's the word? We're here. Pokemon Red, I need one too, brother. Listen. This has been one of the best investments I've gotten. This has been one of the best investments that I've gotten in a long time, especially when I use it consistently. You know what I mean? Because you guys know I've been on my health grind. Check. Oh boy. I totally forgot. So guys, when I got home with the ZA DLC, nice. How do you like it so far, Orange? I totally forgot when I got home last week. Elgato released a new, como se dice? It released a new mixer update. So, I have to go through and change all my settings on TikTok real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Bro, but how is everybody? Thank you guys for the likes as well. Big shout out to everybody jumping in here. I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. This is Elgato. God damn, I have so many devices there. This is what I need. Thank you. Browser. I'm gonna have to have so many things. No doubt, brother. And yeah, it has been up. And yeah, no, that's one of the best compliments you can get when you lose weight too. When they say, "Oh yeah, I see it in your face," I'm like, "That's good, shorty." How you feeling? Yeah, no, I appreciate that, bro. Really, really do. It does mean a lot. Orange, you said you got a Heatran? Nice. I'm gonna have to mess around and see what that's. I still haven't played that damn. I still have not played that. ¿Cómo se dice? Give me 2 seconds. Voice mod. Let me see.
Thank you.
I think that should work.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. I think for the most part, I have everything. I'm going to have to come back and do this again, I'm sure. All right. Yo, big shout out to everybody being here right now. I appreciate the love, y'all. TikTok, what's the word? If you guys have not done so already and you guys are just joining in, do me a huge favor. Help me push out the stream. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for me. Join the Booty Bandits today. My goal, we got 2 more weeks in March, y'all. This month is also flying by super duper fast. My goal by the end of this month is for us, our community, to be at 3K. So, one of the things I'm working on doing that I'm planning to do going forward is start Indie Fridays. Like I told you guys at the beginning of the year, and in a couple of videos over the last month, I do want to start highlighting more indie games on the channel. Boom, going live on the Shorts feed. Shorts feed, what up? Dímelo, Gabi. Te extraño. I miss you. So one of the things I'm going to start doing, and it's something that I used to do. This is my first time ever using like the hand controllers on Switch 2. So we're going to be doing Vermillion Gym. I just made it to Vermillion City. Last week we did, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Last week we did Cerulean. I shouldn't have to touch my computer anymore. That's the goal. So Let me, my ADHD is kicking in. Hold the fuck up. Let me get one thought out. So, going forward, guys, what I'm planning to do is every Friday, bring back Indie Fridays. This was like a series that I tried to do once upon a time, but I never really like stuck with it because I didn't follow a lot of indie games. Now I do follow a lot more indie games, and you guys have been recommending me a lot of great indie titles. So every Friday, what I'm going to try and do now is like either play a demo or highlight a different indie game. So once again, if you guys have recommendations for me, please throw them my way. They are always more than welcome. The other thing that I'm working on doing is bringing back, like, obviously the reactions on the channel do a great job. You like, a lot of people interact with them, and it does a good job bringing in new audiences. So I do plan on reacting to more trailers and things like that. But yeah, man, my main focus right now is just trying to build up our audience. I want to hit 3K by the end of the month. So that will keep us on track for my goal of getting us to 5K by June, and then by the end of the year, 10K. But, like, you know, still being a variety of different games that we're playing. Orange, you said I got Heat Ran, which I main over Charizard. Nice, okay. It was pretty tedious. Mega Heatran. Oh, that's sweet. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. It's been a minute since I like actually sat down and played ZA. I went to go play it when I was flying back from Florida, and then my Switch was dead, so couldn't really do that. However, I do have an opportunity to go to LA at the end of the month, so that's gonna be really exciting. I get to attend a workshop out there. And yeah, man, I'm super excited for that opportunity. You guys know what I forgot to do? My phone's right here. Stream the DLC? I'll probably try to. I gotta get to it. I'm still in the post game. That's the issue. That's the issue, Orange. It's like I'm not even close to getting to the DLC because I'm still having to do like the post game, like the Infinity battle and all that. Hold up. I got a post on Instagram that we're streaming. But let me see. Yo, thank you guys for the likes. I really do appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for the likes, man. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button as well. You guys know the funniest thing about playing through, and I was hanging out with a bunch of my friends that I played Pokemon with yesterday, because one of my best friends is getting married, so we're getting fitted for suits, which is why I didn't stream yesterday. But I am going to go for a Nidoking. But all of us collectively were talking about how much we forgot that this game is difficult. How difficult this game is. Literally before I started streaming, let me tell y'all something. I got paralyzed, right? Why was I paralyzed? For 6 turns. Six turns, Papa. Make it make sense, because it don't. Allez, vamos. My friend had bought me the DLC, so I started immediately. Since the Infinite ZA. Oh, really? Now I gotta figure out how to get to it. Was like way difficult, bro. I was like, what in the hell? I do not recall any of this foolishness. Yo, thank you guys for the likes. Any of this foolishness. Yo, Fazbear, what's the word? When I was playing earlier, we were going through and I got paralyzed, right? And I was paralyzed for 6 turns straight. And then not to mention the crit rate in this game is asinine. Is way higher than it is in current gen games. But this is the other thing too. So one thing that I was thinking about is back in the day, like Backfire Red, Leaf Green, like Gen 3 era, there was technically no competitive Pokemon. Yo, Loki in the house, what's the word? And so, because there was no such thing as like competitive Pokemon, nobody ever, like, they didn't have to sort of trail the stats to match or like be fair in a way. So like imagine competitive with goddamn Fire Red, Leaf Green chances. Oh, bro. Do you know the amount of fist fights that would break out at a regional tournament? I don't know about y'all, but I would get physical. Fun fact, Meowth is actually one of my favorite Pokemon to have on my team. Loki, how are you? It's good seeing you. I am a Meowth lover. I remember in my very first playthrough, when I was like 7, I had a Persian, and we used to use Payday, and that's how I used to get money. I remember when my friend had gotten to the Elite Four in Fire Red. No! His save got... Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I'm good, Loki. I can't complain. It's not that warm today, but I was able to brush out my dog. For those of you who don't know, I have a German Shepherd. Her name is Umbra. And, you know, when it's cold outside, I refuse to go outside and brush her. I do have one of those like little like brush vacuum things, but it don't work the same. You know what I'm saying? Then am I streaming on Twitch? Fazbear, never Twitch, but I'm on YouTube and TikTok always. You guys know I don't do Twitch because I'm not actually a live streamer, so I feel like if I were to stream on Twitch, I'd have to obligate more of my life to streaming. Y'all know I just do this just to hang out with y'all in real time. But yeah, you love German Shepherds? Nice. Yeah, she's like, technically she's my 3rd German Shepherd I've ever had, but like my 2nd one that I've had for like a long time. I had a boy at one point, but he had got stolen. Broke my heart. But you live and you learn. The beauties of living in the hood. I never seen him more pissed off in my life, and we've been friends for 7-8 years. No, listen, the days when, like, can we talk about this? How many of y'all, how many OG games do I have? Like, I'm talking, we used to game off of memory cards, and, you know, people could easily delete your data. I will never forget. I'm gonna get back to work. Have a fabulous stream. Loki, I appreciate you for stopping by. Have an amazing day at work. Don't work too hard, though. It's Sunday. But I will never forget. One time, my little nephew, he's like 4 years older than me. He deleted, I think it was Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Melee. I had gone through and unlocked every single character. Had hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in that game. And he deleted it. When I think I punched him. I think I actually did punch him. I was a very physical kid. But I will never forget, like, the rage, like, the absolute rage in my heart. Because, like, you guys know, when we're playing these games, like, you put your all into it. No, literally, Silver, like, autosave has been the lifesaver. The lifesaver of everything. Back in the day when we didn't have autosave, Lord have mercy. It hurt. I also really like this game because this is the only game that I've ever felt comfortable like walking on a walking pad and playing at the same time. Everything else I'm like, no, I gotta be kind of locked in. Like, y'all see me when I'm playing Dead or Alive. It ain't gonna work. I'm moving around too much. I can't look at chat and actually do this. Remember when I was 5, my brother deleted my Star Wars game where I grinded so much just because I was oh, that's evil. Oh, that's evil. Your brother got some spite in his heart, man. Oh, man, that's evil. Rule number 1, always save. Garo, what's the word? Garo, I don't know if you know, but I do got a widescreen version of the stream. Guys, I'm going back to multi-streaming, so you're going to have the wide and the vertical. I was just testing out the vertical stream only for February. And to be honest, y'all, I wasn't really crazy about it. So I'm happy that to come back and do both for y'all. Matter of fact, Garo, just because you said that, we going to save because it has been a minute. But yeah, so for everybody asking me, besides me just yapping and chatting, we are going to be doing Vermillion City today. We got to go to the SSN here in a bit, but I do obviously have to grind and level up my Pokemon a little bit before we take on, who is it? Is it Erica? I think it's Erica in Vermillion, right? We hate each other with brotherly love. I feel that. Oh, and Razzo, I got Poppy Playtime 1, 2, and 3. It's really fun. Listen, it was. Poppy's Playtime is fun when it works. My biggest gripe with Poppy's Playtime is not Poppy's Playtime itself. It's with Mob for not optimizing the game. That's my only beef. That is my only beef with Poppy's Playtime. I think it's a phenomenal game. It's a phenomenal title. But they do not. Perfect, Garo. I got you, brother. Yeah, I appreciate y'all's patience. Y'all know I'm constantly experimenting with different... Yona in the house! Dímelo, Yona! ¿Cómo estamos? Thank you so much for that heart. Welcome in, everybody. If you guys haven't done so already, do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Booty Bandits today. Help me push out the stream. Get some new eyes in here. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys for the love. Also, let me know if the audio is all right, because I had to redo my entire audio mixer, audio setup earlier this week. And so I haven't streamed since I did that. Since I did that. What the fuck? I can't speak English. And yeah, so just making sure everything is copacetic. Todo bien y tú? Todo bien? It sounds good to me, honestly. Perfect. The audio's all right. Perfecto. Gracias. No, estoy bien, gracias a Dios. Estoy aquí. Caminando, jugando, chach. Eso es un buen día. I'm happy to be here kicking it with you guys. It feels good to be back home, although I will be going out of town again at the end of the month. So what I'm going to try and do... Yo, Jessica in the house. Jessica, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. So yeah. So like I was saying earlier, before some of you guys got in here, guys, my goal is to bring back regular live series, not just so much with games, but theme days. So I've been thinking about it a lot. And so instead of me streaming on Fridays, is this a Nuzlocke? No, Jessica. This is just me playing the game for the first time in 20 years again. No Nuzlocke. But I will tell you something. I forgot how difficult this game was. Yes! April 1st, Mario, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I actually got to do a reaction to that trailer because I still haven't checked it out. But like I was saying, so I want to go back to doing theme days. Garo, you might remember me trying to do this a little bit a couple years back. But I want to bring back this thing called Indie Fridays. One of the things that I told you guys I wanted to do more this year, and I mentioned in a couple of videos, was highlight more indie games. So Indie Fridays, yo, Yona with the Go Popular, I appreciate you. So Indie Fridays is gonna be a series where I go through and play new indie games every Friday. Whether it's demos that you guys recommend me or different indie games that I find myself, as long as you guys keep recommending them to me, I'll be trying to check them out and make a video for them. Yeah, no, I've never. So fun fact, I'm such a fake Pokemon fan. I don't shiny hunt, and I don't think I've ever done a Nuzlocke. I don't think I've ever sat down and said, yeah, let me do a Nuzlocke. That's just never been me. I like to play the game vanilla and just enjoy for what it is. Like, half the time, this is difficult enough for me. The idea of going out of my way to make it harder is insane. Yo, thank you guys so much for those likes. We almost got 1,000 likes over on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Big shout out to Yona tapping that screen. Pidgey, I don't like you. Yo, thank you guys for the likes as well over here on YouTube. Celeste, yo, I've been hearing a lot about Celeste. There's a lot of indie Metroidvanias that we got to check out. You guys were talking about Celeste. You guys were talking about, what is it, 9 Souls? We'll definitely have to get back into the Metroidvania tip. I just needed a break after Silksong. And not to mention Silksong, I still got to go back to that, and we got to finish that because there's a lot that I still have not done. Listen, the backlog is steep, man. Pokemon's, yeah. I was just kidding. But yeah, no, I've always been just a traditional game. That's always been sort of my jam instead of adding extra rules. The other way I always enjoyed playing Pokemon was competitively. Although, to be fair, as a competitive player, I've never dedicated the time that I actually should to, like, getting good at competitive. That's gonna kill me. Trying to do Cuphead, really an OG game? I'm trying to think. I thought I played Cuphead before, but apparently not. I don't know. Maybe. Have I played Power World? I wasn't a fan of Power World. Jessica, that was one of the few games that I played here on the channel and, like, I didn't enjoy. But it's also because it's not because of, like, the Pokemon knockoff element. The one thing I'm not a big fan of is like survival games. Like, I've never even played Minecraft. You're lying. They're coggling me. This Pidgey is running our pockets right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh. All right. So apparently I have dinner reservations. So today's stream might be cut a little short, so that means that we got to get to work. Yeah, I was muted. Yo, Dragon Master, what's the word? I was muted just because I was on the phone real quick. My niece had called me. My niece had called me real quick, so I had to answer the phone. I'm playing a bit of Subnautica Below Zero and constantly losing focus on that. Nice. Yeah, no, guys, what's like the current game that pulls your attention from all the other games that you're supposed to be playing? Because honestly, for me right now, I don't have anything I'm locked in with. If you need advice on Pokemon, trust me. Jessica, I appreciate you. I think I know my way around. I think I still remember my ways around Kanto. I used to run these streets. You know, Red was scared of me. Crazy times. Me and that my level 100 Charizard. We went to hell and back. We went to work, baby. All right, let's see. What I'm really trying to do is level up this Kakuna real quick so I could get a Beedrill. Because what I want to do, what I think would be a good idea, is to catch the 60 Pokemon. Like, so fun fact, if you get 60 Pokédex entries and you go talk to Professor Oak, you will get the experience share. But how the experience share works in this game is that you can only give it to one other Pokemon. You can't share it with like the entire team. Also, thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate that. Working on RE4 for challenges and gun collecting. Nice. The unlimited launcher. There's an unlimited launcher in that game. Yo, I've been thinking about this because everybody and their mom has been asking me to play not Pokemon, but Resident Evil 9. Because obviously, as you guys know, that's the new hottest thing out. You guys know how I feel about scary games. But I said if I play Resident Evil 9, I need to play Resident Evil 4 first. Would you guys be interested? Would you guys be interested? Or would you guys watch a Resident Evil spin-off series? Like, it would be like a side quest series. And I let you guys decide whether it's live or pre-recorded videos. But if we do pre-recorded videos, once again, y'all, I need y'all to interact. I need y'all to watch them. I need y'all to show love to them. Because that's the way that I know to keep making more. And then also, that's how we continue to grow the channel. We continue to grow the community. So, would y'all be interested? Silver, you said you're always interested. This is true. You're one of the people that's trying to get me to play Resident Evil 9. But like, so I got to hang out with Coco Nada. You guys might have seen her in the chat once or twice. But she's another one of my friends that streams, and she's been doing like a Resident Evil marathon from the beginning of the year, like trying to play through all the Resident Evil games. And she was like, please, 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 like literally, that's all she was bringing up. Yona with the live, Yona with the crazy gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Yo, DMV Dan in the house. What's good, brother? How are you, bro? Not really a fan of Resident Evil type games, but if it's Rise, I'll watch. Orange, I love you, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that love for real. You're good? Nice, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yona with the overreact. Yona with the crazy gifts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yona. Listen, man. Dan, we're running through Dan, you never played a Pokemon game. Am I remembering that correctly? But we're just running through some little bit of Fire Red. I'm currently walking on my walking pad, trying to get some steps in, just because I've been a little bit lazier since I got home. It's cold outside. It's hard to get outside versus when I was in Florida, man. We were doing everything and anything. So still trying to stay on my weight loss grind. And so I figured it'd be cool to just stream today, get some steps in, and kick it with y'all, man. Perfect. We got a Beedrill, baby. I'm with you on the whole scary games thing. Yeah, man. I don't really rock with scary games. But y'all know how it is. Every now and then I get inspired. And then it's very short-lived. Then I want to get out of there. All right. Let's see. Man, y'all know I did so much work finding this damn Pikachu, and it's like failing me. Inspired to cry, exactly. Exactamente. Tú me conoces muy bien. Tú me conoces. I really wanted this Pikachu to work out. I guess we'll give her another chance. I'm not super sure about her, but bump it. You finished the last task for the DLC? Yes, sir, 6. Getting them steps in. I'm telling you, summer is around the corner. I'm going back. I finally booked, guys. You guys know, usually around this time of year, I would have been in Puerto Rico by now. I haven't been back to Puerto Rico in 6 months. Do you know what that's doing to my heart, to my soul? But I finally booked my trip. I'm going back home in June to kick it with the homies, to go visit some family, to get on the beach, because I need it. But, so I gotta be fit. Porque quién sabe, yo voy a encontrar el amor de mi vida. Yo voy a encontrar Mrs. Uchiha out there. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. ¿Qué pasó con Wilson? Why are you saying lo siento, Wilson? I've been locked in on Warframe for a couple of months now. I wish I had the time. I wish I had the brain power for MMORPGs. Cause like, I don't know. I get scared. That, like, somebody was asking me, why don't I watch One Piece? Cause once I really lock in with something, sakabo. You guys remember when I started playing, you guys probably don't remember, but listen, I started playing Story of Seasons like 6 months ago, and you guys barely heard from me for 2 months. It's because when I really lock in with something, it's all I think about. It's all I can do. I also make sure to get a lot of berries before the DLC. Bet. I think that's one thing. Well, I probably pick them up randomly, but in ZA, that's like an afterthought for me. I never ever use berries. Running out new frames and quest lines and such. Looking forward to the Shadowgrapher update. Nice. Okay. So is that like the new biggest update that they got coming out? All right. Let's see. We're all sub 20, but I mean, wait. Oh. You got to Corbo and you haven't played it since? I was just telling Orange because he was telling me to play the DLC. And I'm like, I go to turn on Pokemon Legends EA and like I either fall asleep or like I'm always doing something else. Oh, guys! I have to add a seal to my team. I haven't had one of those in forever. I think my OG team in Pokemon was Charizard, Dugong. I remember having a Parasect, Rhyhorn, Persian. And I don't... No, it was a Dragonite. It was a Dragonite for my 6th. Rapidash. Oh! The bike voucher! Let's go! This is why you talk to everybody. This is why you talk to everybody. Let's go. We just got a bike voucher, baby. $1 million bikes, man. Bump that. And boy, it was taxing. They found me. You can join this group, so what's the point? Yona said, if I can't work with Corbo, I don't want it. You don't want to be, you know, in your own league. You said, nah, if it ain't Corbo, get me out of here. All right, let's go get this bike real quick. I can't believe my niece is throwing a little rain on my parade. Making me have to end stream earlier to go to dinner. Yuck. It's probably for my birthday, though. Because they have been trying to get me to pick somewhere to go for my birthday since I got back. So I told her, you know, we'll go. He is introducing a 60th unique Warframe Folly. She's an ink artist. Oh, that sounds sick. Like Japanese calligraphy ink, or what kind of ink we talking? Tattoos? Right, bro. Like, buddy's over here like, hey, 10-year-old kid, $1 million. Buddy tripping. Starting to hate Corbo because I agree to help him. He says I have bad character. You feel insulted? Yo, thank you guys for likes as well. If you guys haven't done so already, do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for me. Appreciate the love, y'all. It's a meme. 6, just me and my have no friends or family hang out with. Listen, brother. I do feel that. For me, like, I do. I'm trying to take more advantage of, like, the family I do have here. Because obviously, you guys know I spend a lot of time with my abuelos. And, you know, me and my sister, my older sister at least, we've been spending a lot more time together. But I definitely don't have as many friends here. So it's like really, it's weird. Isn't it weird as an adult trying to like rekindle those friendships or like have friendships? I don't know if it's just me, but like that's one thing I always think about being an adult. And I was like, to go out of my way to hang out with new people, like meet new people is a lot of work. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, pero cabrón, like it's not the same either. Damn. Bro, we back on the bike. Wait, jumpies. Bro, I remember when I first unlocked this, you couldn't get me off this thing. I'm zooming. And then there's that one road where it's just like all you can do is use the bike. That's good to spend time with family, and for me, making friends is an issue. I'm too timid in person. I get that. I'm not very shy, like I am pretty outgoing. But I think the thing for me, and you guys could probably imagine, I'm very observant as a person. So like I'll talk a little bit, but like I'm more so like getting a vibe or like feel for people. Yeah, I'm not the most introverted person, but I gotta get a feel for you first. From what I've seen so far, she looks like a painter working in inks. Not sure how that's going to translate into combat though. She might be able to be like a calligraphy artist, so like being able to use her brush as a melee weapon, that could be sick. I don't mind being social, but I'm very introverted. I respect that. Yeah, no, I definitely get that. I think that's the other thing. But like sometimes like where you are, I don't know. Once again, I think that's why maybe I overanalyze people. But like for example, like in Puerto Rico, like I talk to everybody, like or when we're out. Okay, Garo, hold on. You don't inspire. You're inspiring me a little bit. I gotta check out these character designs just for research. But a lot of the times when I'm traveling and things like that, depending on where I'm at, because like yeah, I talk to everybody, and that's one thing my friends. There's been a couple of girls that I dated, and they're like, "Why do you talk to everybody?" Like we'll be out and about, like I tell everybody what's up. I like strike a random conversations with everybody. Like yo soy bien amable. Like I'm very friendly. And I remember one of my exes, she hated it. She hated it. She was everywhere you go, you have to talk to people. But like for me, it's like you have to acknowledge people. Like you gotta acknowledge people's existence because like you would want people to acknowledge your existence, no? So I don't know. That's always been my thing. Yona, you said you would scare me in person, very extroverted, but I think if you get me to speak, I may speak. Listen, one of these days I would love for like all of us to like be in a room together. I don't know if we ever all go to like the same convention. I feel like that would be dope. That's one thing I said I was gonna try and do more of this year too, is like go to conventions and network. I still haven't found a convention I really want to go to yet, so I'm not there yet. Every Warframe can use all weapons, but some of them have unique exalted weapons back into their abilities though, so maybe that could be sick. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. On Charmander all day. I think the only game. Exactly, and that's my thing, Yona. Because I've been through a lot in my life, so that's one thing I always try to consider whenever I'm interacting with random people is like always lead with kindness. Because just like you said, you never know what people are going through. You never know, you know, what someone has on the back end. So that small interaction, I call them like lollipop moments. Those small interactions, you never know how much is going to impact them. And, you know, once again, I was at the gym like earlier this month or last month. And one of my homies, like I've known this guy since we were like second grade, I think. I used to play basketball with him. And he was like, man, I remember when we got into high school, because we met each other when we were super younger. Yo, Dark Knight in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just trying to keep it. It's a fun little series, and it's a fun series that I'm able to just like play casually and chat with you guys. But let me get back to my story, because my ADHD is going crazy. I met him when we were younger, and then he ended up coming to the same school as me in high school. He goes, bro, I remember my first day there, I didn't know anybody. Like I knew some people, but a lot of the people that I knew, they sort of acted like they didn't know me. And then you saw me, and he was at lunch, like looking for a seat, was sitting by himself. It was like, yeah, bro, you invited me to go sit with all your friends. You introduced me to everybody, and that's how I met a lot of my friends. I was like, and he told me that moment stuck with him forever. You know what I mean? Like that was one of the moments where he said, I'll never forget that, and like how good it made me feel. So, you know, although I do get a lot of shit for like being super like talkative and friendly, that's one of the reasons why I do it, because you never know how your actions can impact somebody in the long run. So long story short, lead with kindness. Be as nice to people as you can, and you never know how it's going to affect them in the long run. It's funny because picking Charmander is like investing into a small company that becomes big. Facts. Blastoise too, man. I mean, honestly, that's kind of how I see all the starter Pokemon. Like, they do have a lot of potential. Ekans. 21, bro. We're still kind of under leveled. This is kind of bad. It's not terrible. I think we'll be able to take him out. Very true. I plan to go at least 3 anime conventions this year. Nice. I was forming the final team, panning out. Honestly, Dark Knight, I don't know who exactly I want to keep on the squad. I think I have a lot of experimental players. I'm really trying to make Pikachu work in my head. Like, I think I do want to Raichu. I'm just not convinced yet. This Pikachu and me, I went through a lot of hell to get her, but it's not exactly, what I was expecting. Now that I just got this Kadabra as well, I've been thinking about maybe adding an Alakazam to my team. Let me see. Poliwag. Oh, I totally forgot that was an option. And that was the other thing. Like, I still haven't even started dabbling with the water type. So it's like, I really got to sit down and think about, ooh, that crit. Thank God I had the little thing on. W crit. W crit. Thank you. Like, doing this whole treadmill thing and like trying to hit the soundboard, this is interesting. This has been fun. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see. Yo, thank you guys for the likes as well. Big shout out to all of y'all. If you haven't done so already, do me a big favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Oh, a Machamp would be fire. Oh, but look at, like, think about it. I could have a Horsey, a Kingdra. Give her a chance. It's like a woman. If you love her properly, she'll be a better version of herself. Yes, this is true. I see your point, but damn, she's being a little difficult right now. She's being a little difficult. So, Garo, for this game, to do like the touch trades or like the trade evolutions, you have to do local touch trades. Luckily for me, and this is one of the things, like, once again, I got to do a better job of like reaching out and like talking to like the people around me, because one of my homies I actually play competitive Pokemon with, and like we've been friends since middle school. Practice for the actual woman, Lord, God knows I need more of that. One of my homies up the street, we were actually just talking about that yesterday. He was, bro, we gotta get together more, and like also we need to like sit down and do these touch trades. I was like, correct. You're not wrong. So I'm gonna try to get with him soon so that we can knock those out. But yeah, pretty much you just gotta do them in person. Experiment with a Pikachu, and let's just say I understand why it's a glass cannon, fire red, leaf green, so swapped it for an Electabuzz. That's what Garo was saying too. Garo was like, yo, Electabuzz is a much better option. Which you're not wrong. But it's like, how often do you actually run a Pikachu, Trying to switch it up. I'm trying to do something a little different, Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Easy. Toma. Gracias. A Magneton wouldn't be bad either. 151 and only 6 of them on team is criminal. Exactly. Yo, Yona, thank you so much for that share. Thank you guys for the likes. Yo, no, over 5,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. You always ran a Pikachu, really? W crit, W crit. Yeah, the crit rate in this game is insane. Yo, you wanted to be Ash? That's real. I think my original character's name was Ash. This was before I created Raizo. I created the name Raizo when I was like 9 years old and like ran with it ever since. Bum, 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 bum. No! Magneton has to be steel. I still love this music so much, man. This music was elite. It's actually good. That was actually a really good experience right there. Bum ba bum. Do 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 do. Oh man, you don't got. Oh okay. Oh man, say you gotta talk to me, young buck. Bellsprout. That's a Leaf Green exclusive. Okay, Sepang. Let me see. Bellsprout. I think it might be Poison Grass. We can peck it. Yoink. On TikTok, we're like 737. So yeah, if you guys use TikTok and you haven't done so already, feel free. Go over there and follow me. I actually do need to grow that platform more. I need to take more time and actually just make TikToks. You guys know I'm not crazy about short form content, but I'm trying to adapt. So that's a fun thing. So as you guys know, I've been like searching for like new jobs and whatnot. Let me tell you something. For those of you who don't know, I'm like my day job, I am like a content creator, but like a content creator for like businesses and things like that. So helping like brand presence, social media awareness, and basically just helping them like promote their products or services, etc. All people want now is a short form content creator. They want you to be proficient in AI, generative AI. Like there's so many jobs out there just to train AI. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, you want me to take this job to train this AI so I can train it to take my job? Sounds counterproductive to me, but you know. Tis the future. Tis the future. I don't think all AI is bad. I think like AI for productivity stuff is good, like helping you plan or like helping you refine. But like if you use and rely on AI to do everything for you, we're doomed. We are so doomed. Because like you lose all types of critical thinking skills. Like I know people at work that straight up can't write a text without putting it through AI. They're like, I don't want it to sound bad. I'm like, then say it nicer. But I don't know what to say. Huh? Like, what did you do before this? You take time, you think, and you figure it out. Critical thinking is a rare skill now. It's scary. Please don't kill me. He might kill me. Of course. Love that. So you may as well come clean. I'm in the final stretch. Made it to the Elite Four, the final team. Oh, nice. What's your team? What are you running with, Dark Knight? This is gonna be long. This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna put you to sleep though. This is gonna be annoying. What? Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Let me see. Let me see. Yo, thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate the love, y'all. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. Quick attack. Get this man out of here. Primate. We got Venusaur, Lapras, Electabuzz, Fearow, Primeape, Nidoking. Nice. Okay, that's a solid team. It's a very solid team. Yo, thank you guys for all the likes over there on TikTok. Keep tapping that screen for me. We're at 5K likes right now. Can we get to 6? Pikachu can get paralyzed? What the hell? What the fuck? I'm getting bitched by a Magnemite, bro. This is actually ridiculous. What would be my dream Pokemon team? My main 6? Off rip, gotta have Garchomp on there. Gotta have Garchomp on there, I think. Because Garchomp is, as you guys know, my favorite Pokemon. Yo, you guys are going crazy with the likes over there on TikTok. Thank you. Garchomp for sure. Oddish is dead. Hold up. Another must-have. Damn, there's so many Pokemon now. Cause I don't know, like low-key, I think my greatest team, y'all, was my Sinnoh team. Like if I could have that team in every game, I probably would, because I ran Garchomp, I had Empoleon. Staraptor is so dope to me, such a great bird. Roserade, Luxray. What else do I have on there? Garchomp, Empoleon, Staraptor, Roserade, Luxray. Oh, I have room for one more. I'm trying to think. Who was my 6th in Sinnoh? Yeah, but I think my Sinnoh squad is like my legendary squad. I'm trying to think who my... Oh, Floatzel. I ran double water. I don't know if I would run double water. Damn it, I gotta think of a 6, man. I need a 6-man. Probably... I like the idea of Lucario, but I don't actually like Lucario in practice because it's like a glass cannon. Yo, Zavuyo, what's going on, fam? How are you? I don't like Lucario in practice because he's very much a glass cannon and doesn't do anything for me when it comes to like competitive. Yo, thank you guys for the likes as well. Magikarp. Nah. I think... This is so hard, Yona. I'm trying to think. Who would my 6-man be? What? There's no is. Yo, Mighty Yenna. Actually, that was my favorite. That was my favorite dog Pokemon. So yes, a Mighty Yenna. Because I love its typing, the dark type. Mighty Yenna will have to be on the squad. Lucario, there's no disrespect. I'm speaking just truth. The truth is not disrespectful. He is a glass cannon. Lucario is weak against fighting, and he's fighting steel. Yo, Fazbear, be smooth. Appreciate you for stopping in. So it's like Lucario is good in theory, but in practice, he's not always that great. Actually, rarely is he that great. But I love him. Like, that's my main in Smash Bros. That is my main in Smash Bros. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. A Sandshrew against my Oddish. Good night. La falta de respeto no es un falta de respeto, es la verdad. Eso es la verdad. Todavía los amo. No es como yo estoy diciendo de que ese Lucario un chango no sirve para nada. Yo, Z, welcome in for your first time. How are you, brother? Y'all remember Zeeb's very first time? Yeah, this is the report for Pokemon Fire Red on the Switch 2. Which is why I'm sitting here walking, getting my steps in. My first time, see, I'm very happy. You guys might make fun of me for using these straps, but look at me, I just dropped them. This is my first time like ever using the controller like this. It's very interesting. Yona, come back. Yona, come back. Don't do this. You're my greatest ally. I don't want you to be my enemy. That is not good for me. Yo, thank you guys for the likes as well. Welcome in, everybody. Goddamn Zubats. See, now I'm curious. Okay, Yona, number one, what would your... I'm extending this question to everybody, but what would your dream squad be in Pokemon? Let me hear what your lineup would be. Because clearly, Yona, you would have a Lucario in there. Yeah, I have a mini treadmill. Zeeb, I told y'all, I'm getting fit this year. Y'all think I'm joking. When I tell y'all I'm gonna be yoked, y'all gonna be scrolling through Instagram, be seeing shirtless Raizo everywhere all summer. I'm telling you, I'm going to be a problem in these streets. If somebody doesn't pick me up and lock me down by July, summer's over. I sure do. I love it. Let's hear it. Let's hear the squad then. Oh, I love Growlithe. Should I have a treadmill cam? Y'all actually want to see me like walk? I feel like there's so many cameras to set up. Is my face not enough, Zeeb? What are you trying to say? I actually did think about like setting up a second camera. I don't know. It's a lot of work though. It really is tough, especially when you think about the fact that there's over 1,000 of these Pokemon now. It's insane. I'm literally like walking right now on my Crocs though. That's the other great thing about this mini treadmill is like I'm in Crocs, chilling, walking. In the comfort of my own home. And I got a weighted vest on. Mine goes Gen 5, Gen 6 is okay. Everything else, fair. See, this right here is what used to piss me off about Growlithe. Gen 1 through 6. Yeah, no, I try to think about all of them. I realize that there's a lot of Pokemon that I forget about in like Gen 2, Gen 3. Yona, it's okay. We're very close to the same age, so nobody here is judging you. Majority of us bandits are older. Majority. Dímelo, Jose! Chacho, ¿cómo tú estás? How you been, bro? Well, I was about to continue my playthrough when I noticed you were streaming. Time to play while watching. Oh, dímelo, papi. How you been, bro? It's been a minute. Good seeing you, man. Whoa, my connection. It should come back. If the stream is buffering a little bit, don't worry. It should fix itself. It should. I'm blaming that one on YouTube. It's not me, it's YouTube. Yo, thank you guys for the likes as well. Thank you guys for the love. If you haven't done so already, do me a big favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If they aren't memorable, can't be on my team. Amen. Amen. I feel that. See, but like, what makes a memorable Pokemon? Is it the design? Is it like the experiences you had with it? Because I think that's like one of my biggest things. Is like, I think a lot of these Pokemon are special to me because like I used them, or like we had battles together, or I battled against them. Nice, man. That's what I like to hear. Keep up the good work. Keep up the grind, man. It has been a minute, but you know, you guys know. I just love seeing y'all. I just love seeing y'all. Whenever y'all get a chance to pop in and kick it for a little bit, y'all already know. Me and the community are here. A Digimon stream? Ganchang, yeah. Duh. What's your favorite Digimon? I knew it. I remember the dowsing machine in this game, all the hidden items that there were. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's see. Jimmy, what's good? I'm the best in my class. I train every morning. Better man than me. Damn, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Ra-ta-ta-ta! I low-key, before I go and do like the SSN and like the... Actually, I should just go to the SSN. Because we're gonna get a lot of levels in there. There's gonna be a lot of people to fight in the SSN. But I want to try and get everybody to like their second evolutions. Design, power, moveset, they all play a part for me. That's real. Bro, what do you, at least, so instead of like a whole like 6 team, what would you guys say are like your top 3 Pokemon? Bum, 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 bum. My favorite in general is Garchomp. Ooh. I don't like that. Mudkip, Turtwig, and Mew. Nice. Damn, I didn't even think about legendaries. I think my favorite legendary of all time is Palkia. That was my dog. Once again, I think I'm just a Gen 4 lover. Like, I think if I were to live anywhere in the Pokemon universe, it would be Sinnoh. A trainer starter is always special. Hey, that's facts. As long as we stick into the first gen only, my favorite Growlithe, Pika, and Squirtle. Nice, okay. My top 3 favorites are Goodra, Gardevoir, and Eevee. That's solid. Goodra, I always forget about Goodra. Haxorus was a good one too. I think that was such a dope dragon. Haxorus deserves more love. Charmander, absolutely. I respect that. All right, Eradicate's in the building. Vermillion, fuck him up. Burn? Give me a burn. Ah! Give me that! Come on, baby! That's what I'm talking about. You see you ask and you shall receive. Fun fact with Burn, for those of you who did not know, Burn actually halves the attack damage. Well, the attack stat. So they do half damage when they do a physical attack. Things you didn't know about Pokemon. Gura's my favorite because I have a shiny one from Sword and Shield. That's an absolute beast. I love that. Sword and Shield was a good game. The one thing I love about Pokemon games, and some people there's a big portion of the internet that would disagree with me on this, but one thing I always love about Pokemon games is that every game feels like it's innovating a little bit. Like it seems like they're always testing something in each iteration of the game. And a lot of people, they're always like comparing it to like the older games or something different. One thing I love about each and every new Pokemon game is if you pay close enough attention, they're trying something new out. So, for example, in I forgot exactly what it's called, but that middle area in Sword and Shield where there were overworld Pokemon sprites, they practiced that mechanic. Then they took it to Legends Z8 and put it on a bigger scale, and that's how we got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with all of the Pokemon being overworld. So now when I look at Horizons and I look at where we were with Pokemon Legends ZA, where we were with Scarlet and Violet, obviously from what we've seen so far with Horizons, well, Winds and Waves, I think that that's going to be super dope to see how they combine the environment and everything. Are you going to play that Pokemon game? Which one? Which Pokemon game? Gen 10? Absolutely. I'm going to be in there. That's going to be a day one pickup. Or are you talking about like Pokopia? Because Pokopia, I don't know. Once again, I've never been like a big like survival game player, like Minecraft or anything like that. So I don't know if Pokemon Pokopia will really be my type of game. But I have seen a lot of people playing it, and it has been like all over the place, and a lot of people love it. I say 1, 2, 3 are Charizard, Joltik. Yo, Joltik is underrated. Stoutland and Toxicroak. I actually really love Toxicroak. I like that's a solid list right there. Really makes you see the game was a grind. Pokemon in certain areas only, facts. Even then, it wasn't a guarantee. Exactly. I agree, Silver. I'm so proud of myself. I'm still walking on this treadmill. SSN is a famous luxury cruise ship. If this is Vermillion once a year. Oh, only once a year? Let's get it then. Welcome to the SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? I do. I do. Don't check for me, boy. I'm VIP in this piece. Let's get it. How many of y'all remember the SSN, man? We're about to get worked in here. Jesus Christ. The passenger are restless from his long voyage and might be challenged by the bored ones. Let's get it then. Bonjour, I'm a waiter. I will happily serve you anything you please. Okay, bet. Little dining hall. Great ball. We finally get a great ball. Need that. You know, we got to go through and talk to everybody. This is the first time I've seen this. I've seen the SSN in 20 years, bro. I can't say that I really remember this. My boy, shh. I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. I bet. Yo, Yona with the rose. I appreciate you. Dímelo, Cookie. How are you? Bum, 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 bum. How many of y'all have ever been on a cruise ship? Check the trash things? Bet. I appreciate that. Which star did you pick? Charmander all day. All day. Oddish, don't fail me. What are you doing? W crit. There we go, Pikachu. See, this is the type of initiative I like to see. That's what I'm talking about. It really is. I forgot how difficult the first two gyms were with the Charmander. But it also made me like be really strategic about who I picked up along the way. Like had I not gone back and picked up Mankey, Brock would have been impossible for me. So it really, really, really makes you have to be like conscious of like the team that you're building, because you got to cover for a lot of Charmander's weaknesses, especially early on in the game. Beautiful. Jose, this playthrough has been strange for me. I abandoned my Squirtle. Really? So it just feels strange without the usual starter. What are you running on your team right now, Jose? I'm gonna also am playing Fire Red as well. Nice. And what's your what's your cookie? I mean, what's your team? Break. Need that. We're cruising around the world, my children and I. What's good, Joey? I built an absolutely busted anchor, and my Gen 5 team was Stoutland. Stoutland was beefy. Using Retaliate, build up. Oh! Oh my God, Garo. If you would have took that move set, into competitive, they would have hated you. That is a nasty move set. Ganjang, you said back again and just realized you're moving around a lot. I'm currently walking on my walking pattern. I've been doing it for an hour and some change. I burned, the thing itself says 87 calories, so we're going to be skinny this summer. Yo, Claire, what's the word? How are you? So far, I got a Weeping Bell, Butterfree. Oh, so you're playing Leaf Green. Mankey and Sandslash. Ooh, Sandslash is so dope. Sandslash is so dope. Gen 5 is honestly my favorite generation. I think Gen 5, yo, Mitch in the house was good, brother. The way of the trainer, you already know, bro. Gen 5, I think, had the best story. And I stand by this. Like, storytelling-wise, I think Gen 5 is where Pokemon really found its stride. But still, to this day, I think Gen 4 is my favorite. Where'd I get the walking pad at? Yo, Silver, I'm going to send you a link. Man, I mean, it's something that you really got to be conscious about. My biggest, like, realization was that towards the end of last year, I was like, bro, I was blowing up. But, like, as you guys know, no, the camera's higher because I'm higher. I'm always in shorts, though. I always wear pants, but I am always in shorts when I'm streaming. I've stood up during stream. I've taken my shirt off during stream. This ain't nothing. But no, Silver, that was definitely one of my things, too. Like, I realized my weight was getting out of control because I spend so much time sitting down. Like, whether I was... Ooh, Patriberry. Whether I was, like, commuting for work, whether I was... like streaming, because you guys know last year I was doing like 8, sometimes 10-hour streams. Like I was streaming for a very long time, and at the time I did not have a standing desk. So like you think about spending all that time sitting down, being stationary, it definitely caught up to me. And one of my biggest things was we're finally catching the stride that I've always wanted to get when it comes to this content creation thing, and we're also catching the stride that I'm always thinking about, like, what's coming next. I want to be able to show up in the best way possible, no matter where I'm at, and I want to look my best, because a part of showing up as your best self is looking like your best self. So that's why I've been taking my health so seriously this year, like since December. That's why I started doing this cut, and I've been doing it for like the last 4 months, is because, yo, when we really think about it and sit down, and you start seeing yourself getting out of control, you gotta get on that quick, because the last thing you want to do is let yourself be too far gone. It is a self-conscious thing. Only thing, exactly, facts. Got you, man. Yeah, no, this thing has helped me a lot, because even like when I'm sitting down and watching anime, I'll just be walking on this. So like Jujutsu Kaisen comes around every week. I jump on the treadmill and just watch it. Watch it as I roll through. honestly just walk back and forth through my place a lot. Somehow it doesn't feel as official as actually taking a walk or on a treadmill. You know, and I think that's the other thing too. Like, you got to find what works for you. Obviously, me, I've fallen in love with the gym. Been going like a couple times a week. I was super lazy this morning and didn't want to go, but I was like, at the very least, like when I stream, I'll just get some steps in, just do cardio. Hey, facts. You know exactly what we're talking about, Silver. Because how much did you cut when you went on your big weight loss journey? Yoni, you said that's good. One's health is so important. Just went on a walk too and started going to the gym. Nice. How are you liking the gym? How are you adjusting to it? Most important thing is what exactly? The diet is huge. So yeah, whenever I'm like eating out, like I always try to get like very like protein focused diets. I cut out all fast food. So I think like there's only a couple like faster restaurants every week. Like I'll treat myself to like Wingstop just because they're just chicken wings. But like I'll go to Qdoba or Chipotle, places like that where you can sort of build your own bowl. But like as far as like McDonald's, Burger King, stuff like that, not on the docket anymore. Went from 315 down to 194, bro. No, bro. 315 to 194. Oh, brother. That is insane. Congrats, bro. Big W for Silver in there, bro. How long did it take you, and what would you say is the most challenging? Because my highest, like when I was back, this is like back in December, when I was like doing, because I don't weigh myself that often. I've been weighing myself more often now. Yo, hold on. We got over 10K likes on TikTok. Thank you guys for that love. Thank you. Big congratulations to Silver, bro. That's smooth. That's serious. That's such an accomplishment. A year and a half, bro. Big W to you for that dedication, man. Big Rizo energy for that. That is awesome, bro. What was I about to say? Yeah, no, at my highest I was like 230, and that's where I was like, all right, I gotta lock in because we can't keep going down this route. It's not looking good. Definitely, exactly. Food is huge. A lot of things fall in place, like happiness and the willingness to go out more. Exactly. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, it's a domino effect, and it's hard to start, but once you start and you know, like you go on this like self-care streak, you'll notice that everything else comes into place. Like, you'll start feeling better about yourself. You'll be more inclined to go out. You'll be more inclined to, you know, seek out new opportunities. So it's like, once again, that's my biggest thing was I want to show up and do the best I possibly can, be the best I possibly can. And that's why I had to really start with start with me. And the rest is going to be history. Jose, you said, oof, just lost my Mankey and my Nuzlocke. Oh, brother, that hurts. Bro, you're brave for doing a Nuzlocke. I don't think, all my friends have always asked me to do a Nuzlocke or do like a Soul Link. Like, Mitch has been asking me to do a Soul Link with them forever. I am scared. Because if I lose that, or like I lose a Pokemon that I really like, all of my desire to play is gone. Like, I don't want to play the game anymore. It's like when I'm playing Arc Raiders with a homie, and then like, I have this one friend, Thico, and he loves to get on Arc and play Arc like it's Call of Duty. Play Arc like it's Call of Duty. And what I mean by that is, like, we go in there, we go Stellamantis, and like he is just shooting anything that moves. Arc or Raider, okay? And when I tell you, our matchmaking is hot. Like, I get in the most violent of lobbies. I'm like, brother, we can't keep doing this. This ain't it. So I took a break on a lot of stuff like junk sugar and a lot of pointless food. But as I said, lately I've fallen back into it. No work or keeping busy really weakens your state of mind. Definitely, definitely. Listen, man, and it's a balance though, right? So, for example, my big like Achilles heel is like potato chips. Is potato chips. So what I try to do is like once a week, like allow myself to like eat chips. So as long as I'm behaving myself majority of the week, because really you only have to be accurate 85% of the time. I drink soda, so I only drink soda whenever I drink alcohol, and I only drink alcohol on the weekends. But I think maybe 2 days ago, no, yesterday actually, because we were at a suit fitting, and then I like drank a Coke by itself. So it's not super often, but definitely like because I love to drink rum, so I'll drink rum and Coke. And if you say, why don't you do like Diet Coke? No shot. Claire, you said I watch. Oh my God. See, we would have great banter, but Mitch would also piss me off. And then I'd lose something, or like he'd lose something, and then cost me a Pokemon that I love. That would drive me up a wall. I don't know if I can handle that. Seeing all these Growlers pop up now is making me realize I need to get a water type. I either need a water or ground type. You're pissing me off. Bitch. Also, you say, yeah, I can understand the way you're starting to Nuzlocke. I love challenging myself in games. When I get comfortable enough, so I constantly do challenge runs. Nice. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm not really big on Souls games. I do like challenging aspects. Like, I try to play games on the hardest difficulty whenever, like, for example, Ninja Gaiden and stuff like that. But, I don't know. Pokemon, I just get such an attachment. Nice. That's good, though, Gantron. This is very true, Clay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. His luck is insane, though. His luck is insane. A coagulator or something, and I down a string of... Ugh. Yeah, no, that would make me not want to drink Coke either for a very long time. Can I take another rest, please? Thank you. All right, guys, I got to make some progress because I'm supposed to go to dinner in like 45 minutes. This wasn't my plan, but apparently it's what's in store for me. Thank you for the hyper potion. This is why we check the trash cans. Thank you. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength. Another HM that we got to get. Yeah, no, that would turn me off from sodas too. I don't blame you at all. Souls games are one of my favorites. I just recently beat Elden Ring with just great shields and I had a blast. I've never played a Souls game. I started Sekiro. Question for y'all. Should we try to bring back the Sekiro playthrough? The only thing with the Sekiro playthrough, y'all gotta hit the like goal to keep it going. And speak of the devil, look who's online. Shelter. I had a Cloister. That's who I had as my 6th man in this game. Don't do me dirty. Cabrón. No! Get out of there! We done yet? Thank you. Now I gotta switch. Damn, shelter ruined my day. I should do my paper, but I've got no motivation every time it's open. What is your paper on, Zeeb? Are you still teaching classes? Whirlwind. Cool. A soda worm? I thought the CO2 was what made it foamy. I've never heard of a soda worm. You bastard. Nice, okay. So then the paper that you're writing is for one of your college courses or for work? There we go, Pikachu. Okay, Pikachu's finally learning better moves. Let's do this. Stop saying what? Dímelo do! Guys, if you are on TikTok, I need y'all to go over to TikTok. If you're on YouTube right now, go over to TikTok and go follow Average Doe. She just did her first live stream today. Wait. Doe, number one, thank you for the game controller. You said, oh, we are walking and playing now. Okay, Flex Much, I told you, I'm on my weight loss journey. I'm going to be a problem this summer. I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to being a problem this summer. How did you like it? How was your first live? When I was in there, it looked amazing. I also need you to know you are the first person I've ever gifted to on TikTok. So I was waiting for it because I knew that you were going to start streaming this year. No, it was awesome. Now, Doe, do you think that you're only going to do Hollow Knight content? Or what else are you planning on streaming? College the final thing, and man, I do not get it. I feel that. Zeeb, I commend you. For those of y'all who don't know, I did a year in college, and I was like, this ain't for me. I gotta go. But big shout out to everybody that can do that secondary education because it is not easy. It is not easy. Yo, thank you guys for all the likes as well. We got 10 likes over here on YouTube. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much. I was nervous, but it was so fun. You could not even tell that you were nervous. You did such a great job. I'm proud of you, for real. Messing with me a little too much. I'm gonna pull up a Caterpie on the screen, scare her away. Yo, thank you guys for all the love. Like, can we talk about the sound design in this game? Because it's kind of nutty. Zeeb, what's your major in college? Like, what are you studying? If you don't mind sharing. Considering that these guys are using water types, I should be able to bring out Oddish. And everybody is almost all in their 20s. Very good, very good. Same here. I burned myself out learning in high school and also dropped out in the first year of college. Yeah, I mean, for me, I didn't see the benefit long term, especially like on a financial thing. Yo, Doe, yes, please go take care of yourself. Go get some grub, take a break, and know it's a lot mentally streaming, but just know I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you so much for the gift. And thank you so much for the love. I cannot wait to see you continue streaming. I'm going to be there. I'm not scared of worms like Vegeta. All right. All right. Why are you calling Vegeta a worm? You know that's my favorite Dragon Ball character. Disrespectful. But yeah, like for me with college, with what I do, like I always knew that I would end up doing like video work, right? So my only options back in the day were doing like a business degree, going to film school, and like getting a degree in film. And I was like, I'd never saw like the benefit. Now the one thing I would say, if I could go back, I would. And I wasn't in Arizona. Like had I gone to Florida instead of moving out to Arizona, I probably would have tried to go to like a film school, like a community college where like you do hands-on training, because that way I would have got a lot more networking opportunities. But when I was really like crunching the numbers and looking at college, I was like, for what I want to do long term, it didn't. The debt wasn't worth what it would have cost me. Is he? Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. You sure, Orange? I can hear myself. Can you guys hear me? Check, check. I never knew that. I never knew that Vegeta was afraid of worms. It might be your stream, Orange. Bet. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Orange, try refreshing. Okay, bet. Perfect. I might have to re-oil this treadmill. It's starting to smell like it's burning. Bet. I appreciate y'all. Perfect. Also, thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate the love. All these damn horsies, man. Whoa. Just because I did not know a little fact does not mean I'm a fake fan. I got this shit tatted on me, all right? I ain't a fake fan, but there's always, that just reminds me that there's always room to learn more. Let's go. Oddish turns into a gloom. Thank you. What'd you say? Oil yourself on the treadmill? No, oil the treadmill. Oil the treadmill. Ganchang. Freaky frog. Ganchang. Freaky frog. Bam. I got that ether in me. Diablo. Oh, from GT. That's what I thought. Like, I think I remember hearing that. Honestly, GT was the one Dragon Ball series that like I didn't pay that much attention to. But I was thinking, I'm like, it couldn't have been in Z because they never said that in Z. I didn't watch GT that much. Like, I think I've watched GT all of 2 times in my life. It's not something that I followed a lot. Ethan Winters. Got the mold in him. GT is your fave? Really? Why? You like GT over Z? Put a 1 in the chat if you actually watch like the OG Dragon Ball. 'Cause I think that's one of my favorites. Not like, I didn't say I didn't like GT. I like it. I just never. Ganchan, what's up with you? What's up with you today? You start your shit more than usual. I don't know about this. Super Saiyan 4, yeah. But like that was like really the only highlight for me with GT. Was like the final transformation. We don't get to Super Saiyan 4 until like the end of it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Silver. The OG Dragon Ball was super dope to me because I love how like fun and like friendly it is. It really does feel like an adventure, and it gets you so acclimated with all the characters. It's dope. You only watch random portions of it? It's fun. Like every now and then I'll turn it on, or like I'll go through and like rewatch it. Definitely worth like just for like background noise. If you're just looking for something to play in the background or just something easy to watch, I highly recommend checking out the OG Dragon Ball. My chop. I need to get one of these. The animation, the flow of the story feels like more slicer, reminiscent of Kid Goku, Dragon Ball. I agree. That's fair. Yo, thank you guys for the likes as well. I appreciate the love, y'all. Y'all haven't done so already, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. We got over 11,000 likes over there on TikTok, man. 10 likes on the mainstream here on YouTube. Let me check the shorts feed. Y'all showing love over there? Y'all showing love on the shorts feed? Big 7 likes on the shorts feed. I really do appreciate it. Get bitched. We finally got 2 out of 3 berries I need. Nice. That distracting. No! Bro, Jose, I'm sorry. DT is fine. The plot of the dragon being sick and Goku stupid, which is valid. Yeah. That is true. Guys, right outside of my window is a rabbit. Because for those of you who don't know, I live in my mom's basement, so I have a window that's underneath the deck. There's literally a rabbit right in front of me. This is awkward. When you say like hunting for berries, what do you have to do? Because don't you get all the berries from like the vendors? If GT Dark Dragon, yo, Snow Roach in the house was good, brother. How are you? You see we got the widescreen version for you. I listen, brother. I listen. I brought the widescreen back. A lot of y'all have been asking to bring back the widescreen streams, and I got you. We're here. Thank you guys for the likes as well. I appreciate the love, y'all. If GT Dark Dragon ended up being a valid thing in the future, Super is so dead even with UI. You think so? Bump, 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 bump. Super version of Omega Shenron. Yo, actually, now that we keep on talking about this, I would love to see Omega Shenron come back. The mobile eyes, thank you. Amen. I'll spoil this part of the DLC for you. You have to make donuts, go to places. Got you, okay. Ganchang, easy! I know of Omega Shenron. I am not a pseudo fan. Put some respect on my name. I try to call it as much as I can. Live is my second most game played. Hey man, I appreciate it. I'm still remembering most of it. I haven't missed anything crazy yet. Yo, Snow Roach might be able to answer that for you, Jose. Ooh, that new guard chomp, man. I'm excited. I got it. I think that's gonna be my motivating factor to actually play the DLC. It's for the new guard chomp. All right, guys. I've been walking for like an hour and 40 minutes. I definitely got to re-oil this thing because it smells like it's burning. But déjame ver. because, unfortunately, I got to go to dinner. Would y'all be down if I did another stream later on tonight? Should we come back for more? How y'all feeling? Let me lower this a little bit. Let me also go heal. But I do need to go get ready for dinner. So, y'all know what that means. Stream has to end soon. It's a blessing. Enjoy that meal, and I'll try to be back. Bet. If you guys will be here with me, I'll be here. All right. Let me hit that save. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this fun little stream with me, kicking it as I get my steps in, playing through Pokemon Fire Red, do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Like I said, Fridays, I'm trying to bring you guys more consistent content again. I'm trying to bring back series for all my OGs. You guys know I had a lot of consistent video series that weren't just the games, but this Friday I will be continuing our Indie Friday series that you guys have been seeing me do so far this month. And I want to make it a consistent thing. So I have a very fun game to play for y'all. Very fun game to play for y'all on Friday. But before we get out of here, let me see, are any of my homies live right now? Nobody's live right now. See, I was trying to redirect y'all, share the love. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I got to go get dinner. I will see y'all real soon. Stream Ultra Kill on our Rizo Discord. Maybe someone will... Ultra Kill? Wait, no, you should. Ganchan, please. And I'll even make more like video. I'll make more video chats if you guys want to. If you guys ever want to stream in the Discord, if you guys ever want to jump in the voice chat on Discord, you guys are more than welcome to, please. That's what, we're a community. That's what it's there for. And I would love to check it out. But guys, I'm going to get out of here before I'm late for dinner. Have an amazing night. I might come back. I might not come back. But without further ado, I'm going to get out of here. Love y'all. Peace. See y'all real soon.